light. Revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light.
15-second review.
15-second review. There's one coming out tonight. I don't say 15-second review in it. Sorry. My bad.
15-second review.
So I got some stuff to do while I'm on stream here, including transferring screws, nuts, and bolts to this item right here. The Keeter Home / Hart cantilevered 18-inch thinking time system. What's up, thinking time? Thinking time! How's it going? Nuts and bolts and nuts. It's called regular maintenance, folks. It happens. It happens. Happens to me all the time, man. How you doing, thinking time? Doing all right? Are you doing very, very poorly? I'm doing quite well, I believe. I believe in doing well. It's a lot of nuts and bolts. Maybe I should get a magnet. A magnet would help. One magnet I know of. But it's right here. Wow, that really does it right there. I think. Like, yeah, we're good. All these screws. Doing well. Kind of entering hibernation mode for the winter. Well, we're only halfway through the winter. You're only getting there now? What is the winter in? It's February, right? Groundhog's Day, the 2nd? Or well, I mean, technically, the 2nd or an extra 2 weeks, right? You know, it's a good point. That's a good point. I think I can double that one up. Maybe leave myself with some options on this one. I do like the fact that people give me stuff for like an idea, and I'm like, no, actually, you know, this Craftsman would probably work better for that. Hibernation. I was sick for a little bit. I still kind of like, not like super sick, but like just kind of feeling the effects of it still. For like a week almost. Whilst also making videos and doing stuff. So you'll probably hear it in a couple of them. Not to mention, they're mixed up with a bunch of things I've already done. Aluminum screws. The magnet does not work. It will not work on this. It will work on that. But anyway, yeah, screw box. I like this one. It's a Craftsman VersaStack. It's kind of what I've been using. I also use a DeWalt version of that. It's called T-Stack. And I know not everything in this case is going to go into here, but I'm going to try. It's a pretty big case of stuff. But just like this, I can just be like, it's much easier to do that than have to magnet things out. Dang it. Dropping things. Oh, hey, look. Some old school. Okay. These can go up here. These can go up here. So like brass plated or whatever. I got lots of these. The deck screws. What I use most, though, is probably friggin' like these things. It's almost always what you need. Sometimes a slightly heavier, thicker one. There's a couple in there. I know I buy a box here and there, and then just toss it in with this stuff. I know, like, people are like, well, why would you keep all that if you don't need all of it? I'm like, honestly, kind of do. Even if it's a temporary fix. This one type of screw, the deck screw with the T20 head on it, probably one of the better screws that I keep. All right, then drywall screws. Drywall screws, okay? Drywall screws for days. If you don't carry drywall screws, they're probably the most common screw you could possibly carry. And then some structurals. If you're trying to shore some of the crappy stuff up, nice structural screws. I think those are T35s or something. Yes, and then carpenter screws. They're not for all-weather purposes. Don't install them for all-weather purposes. Yeah, I think, so I just got this caulk gun. So I think I'm going to use one of these cases for the caulk gun, and I'm going to use one of these cases for the little flip drill that Pop's got me. Which I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with that little flip drill there. All right, I got one more basket of crap. Now I think I can, what I can do here, okay. Drywall can easily fit up there. I also keep like a couple of boxes kicking around with that stuff. And then just a miscellaneous screws. Ooh-wee. What else can I put from this in here? So, if you're ever trying to repair like door hinges, screws, and junk, okay, like I don't use toothpicks. Everyone seems to want to tell you toothpicks are the way to go. Let me tell you right now, chopsticks. Mother flipping chopsticks. Don't use toothpicks. Just whittle the chopstick down to the size of the hole, shove it in, little piece of glue. Then you're not sitting there trying to shove a billion chopsticks in there. You just shove, a billion, you're not trying to shove a billion little toothpicks into the hole. You're just putting kind of one chopstick in it. So I always keep kind of chopsticks. Now, how am I going to make this work? The way we've been doing it for centuries. Breaking those in half. There we go. Okay, so my new screw box used to be 2 screw boxes. Now it is 1 screw box. If you'd like to see the 15-second review, it is currently available on the channel. What's up, Mr. Numbers? Mister, can I have my ball back? Can we meet at ball back? Oh, go Beckley Teppy, so I can have my ball back. The idea was to like put knives in it, but I'm going to tell you right now, like I can see when knives work or don't. So when I keep knives in one of these, it's like a $4 made in the USA Ozark Trail organizer, large bamboo toothpick. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you can keep the toothpicks too. I'm not telling you not to keep the toothpicks. I'm just saying that like sometimes a chopstick is just going to do the job, right? She's talking about like time versus money. You got to peg that thing into the friggin' hole. I'm telling you, glue, peg, boom, ding, 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 ding. Winner, chicken dinner. And I've got some skewers too, some jumbo skewers actually. I found that jumbo bamboo skewers are way better than toothpicks, although I do carry a couple here and there. Mostly so I can walk around looking cool. Hey, what's up? Toothpick in my mouth here. You should watch what you're saying about the toothpicks there. You understand me, Eddie? But like, I need at least this much to put a knife in. I know that that's too big. It was a good idea, but I gotta tell you, this thing, well, I could probably fit oversized knives in this one. I like this. This is a Craftsman one. It's like wet sealed. You can pull these things out, the separators out. So if you're looking for good storage, I do recommend the VersaStack / DeWalt T-Stack stuff. But if you're trying to save a couple bucks every time you buy some crap and then label it on the front, buy this heart one. This heart is literally like a rebadged, a re-plastic of a Keter design. I I know like Keter is not like the biggest name out there, but you can throw a toothpick in. Yeah, well, I do have toothpicks. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying like you should start with a bigger one, or like sit there and whittle it down so that it like fits in, and then a toothpick. So you're not doing 10 toothpicks, which does work, but you know what I'm saying. But that's another product. That's a Keter cantilever storage box. I almost immediately noticed it, and I was not going to do a review on it unless I borrowed it from one of my customers, kind of a deal. But you know, Christmas makes bedfellows of me and Hart. Cheers. Mister, how you doing? You doing all right, man? I like this. This is one of my favorite parts. A big hefty handle for a lot of crap. I do like that. What else does it say? It says 18 inches by 9.7 by 5.7, made in Israel. Because it's Keter. Heart logo, yeah. Used by someone else. Well, I'm trying to get through the videos of like all the stuff for Halloween, or this is Halloween. I watched it the day of Christmas. Next year's recommendation. If you stick around. I've done a flashlight. I also did Shag Boob. My first official Peter Griffin on channel. As best as I could do. Also, I'm a little stuffy, so. Yeah, dude, it's been going pretty good. I'll be honest, I can't really complain all that much. I went out, I hung out with my good buddy tonight. Tonight was Boogie's birthday. Happy birthday to Boogie. He bought me 22s, and I was like, well, happy your birthday to me. Right? I was like, next birthday, I'm gonna give you fucking something. He's like, well, yeah, happy my birthday to you. Like, one day I'm gonna be there for you, bro. He's like, all right, bet. I think I need to buy him a knife. And I gotta find out from Savvy what his birthday is. I bet it's in April. Anyway, or it might be in October. So, this is a nice thing. Instead of 2 boxes, I'm carrying 1 box. It's like, anytime I buy a tool here, sometimes it's like, hey, I need to buy something to do this, or whatever, right? So the last thing I got was a DeWalt T-Stack case. By the way, I think they were like, before Christmas, they were like $17 a piece. But for $20, you get a nice, hard vacuum form case. Most work tradesmen guys just want a good case. You can buy like inserts in foam. What's up to Adrian? How you doing? To Adrian! But these are like $20. I buy them frequently for 20, 21 bucks. And then when you want to stack, carry out all your tools, right? You're okay. Aw. You can take another, this is a Versa stack, and you can snap the 2 of them together. And it's the cheapest case system on the market. How have I been? I've been Crosby, bro. I bling Crosby. I've been good, dude. Trying to figure out all my storage and shit right now because I have new cases. I just consolidated 2 cases into one. You know what that is, right? That's just common screws, little cabinet screws, brass cabinet. I got drywall. I got nuts and bolts, about 1-inch nuts and bolts. And it all fits right into that thing. So, you know. I got this for Christmas. I'll admit that freely. I don't know if I'd have ever bought this. Mostly because it doesn't actually like match up with my like toolbox system, but I'm okay with a spare case just kind of not working. So, and how have I been? I've had the least stressful time of my life recently. I haven't been working or doing anything. Literally just sleeping all day. Yesterday I didn't even do a video. I just uploaded them the day before and took time off and just had time for myself, which is nice. Very nice. It's like someone said, like, one video a day is enough. I do two. Or I think like a couple of days during the holidays I did one. One video a day is enough. But I did 5 videos a day for a while. It's never enough. By the way, don't take me as a role model. It's probably everything I say is fairly unhealthy. Whilst also, like, I'll be real. I try to eat right. Try not to, like, shove crap down my throat. Like, have like a spinach something or other, a spinach quiche or some shit here and there. I don't know. I'm not that fancy, but I can tell you what. This is officially mine. Okay? Try to eat better. Also, like, I got yelled at by fucking Home Slice here on YouTube, and now he won't talk to me because I'm blocked on his channel, even though I didn't really do anything except have a fucking good time and drink a bunch. And he's like, yo, we don't want to watch you kill yourself while drinking. I was like, dude, I don't know if you noticed what I'm doing here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Peel it off. They give you the satisfaction. That is satisfying. That is the first satisfying peel I've had in forever. That's like a nice reveal. It is a little sticky. It's a little sticky. That's kind of nice, actually. Ooh. Anyway, I don't blame that guy. He's got his own fucking path. I watch his videos all the time. I like a lot of people here. And you gotta like me. And you gotta like me in return. So, now that I've gotten that out, I have probably a case. I'm thinking if I have like foam. No? Maybe? Haha. I think it's gonna fit, okay? I think it's gonna fit in there. Trust me, it's the thing I want really badly is an automatic caulk gun, so I think it'll fit in that. Now, this little skill drill probably might actually... No, it's not going to fit in that. No. To find something else for this one. I'll probably use it for knives. The intended use of the gift before. Where's all my shit? Dang it. Shut up, Francis. No one wants to hear you lip off, even though you don't have the lips to lip off with. If we wait, he'll try to bite me. Watch it. Watch. No, I haven't reached my watch hours yet. Actually, when they updated the system here, my watch hours actually went down technically. I've been taking screenshots. I think I have a good lawyer's case around here. And yeah, Adrian, buy the cheap one. I know, like, what is this, $500 on Jamaica for like a DeWalt or something? This is maybe $100 maybe. I don't know. You guys gotta look at the price yourself. I know that your prices are all whacked out. So, and by the way, that was my favorite videos. Anything you've done recently? She'd be like, all right, let's see what they got at the store. Right, like that kind of thing, you know? So what they bring in the store today? Y'all follow to Adrian. Cheers to the... Oh, shit. Let there be light. Cheers. Ha-ha. This is Amazon. It's 70 right now, but Dad bought it at 35. Right? I think you can buy. He could have bought 35 with batteries, which he should have, but he didn't. And we had the knockoff batteries. I think actually he could have paid 45 with 2 batteries and a charger. Look, I've wanted one of these for a long time. I wanted like a battery-powered caulk gun for a long time because I've got problems. I play like instruments and shit. Okay, piano mostly, if you're gonna ask. But I don't want to sit here and like caulk, 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 caulk for hours. I just like. By the way, that's on 6. That's probably a little too excessive. We could probably do like. And then it's got the reverse draw. I like that. Anyway, look, Griot or whatever. I like. They're probably using the old molds. They're probably using an old mold for something. They got it from somewhere. This skill tool. Now there's a story behind the skill tool. Pops wanted to get me one of these. He saw one in I think it was where was he? It was in a Lowe's, I think. No, it wasn't. No, it was in a one of them department stores, local department stores. What is it called? Roses, Diamonds. It's called Roses, and they had a big pallet of these, and these have been around for a long time. Actually, now that I've done the research on it, they've been around for a little bit longer than people think. People seem to think this is a new thing, but like they've just kind of redesigned the casing and redesigned the Power Core 20. And the old version is actually a 12 volt with a different receiver in it, so you can actually plug the old 12 volt battery into it, or you can plug the new 12 volt battery into it. Now I gotta say, the one thing I do like about this is this one's the Power Core 20 two-way charger. So you plug that in, charge it up. Then, if you're not using this skill tool all day, you can plug a USB-C into there, and you can charge your phone or your device or whatever. No, Adrian, this design for this tool has been around since like 1998. It was called a hammerhead double drive. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, a hammerhead product. I know I have a lot of hammerhead around here. Don't I have like one in this roll? Pretty sure. I've got. I don't have one in here. I know I got one in the book bag. Where's the backpack? There's the backpack. Backpack. Yo soy un backpack. Hola. What do I got here? Oh yeah, Hammerhead. You see Hammerhead, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, if you want to buy this screwdriver, you can't buy the Hammerhead version anymore because now you have to buy a skill version because they bought Hammerhead Technologies out. Like the auto hammer, you can buy an auto hammer from Skill, but my last one was a Craftsman Hammerhead. No, this design's been out for years, dude. It's the thing that people don't get about tools. It's like the collective insanity of forgetting things every cycle has gotten to everyone. No, I remember the first time I saw one of these, it was a Hammerhead. It was blue and gray. It was a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier, and it wasn't brushless. Also, if you are out mounting things, drill your pilots, install your screws, drill your pilots, install your screws. No, I've been in the tool game long enough. Here, I actually literally have that Hammerhead right here. Hold on. I have 2 of them. Here. Craftsman 12 volt lithium ion. By the way, 12 volt was kind of a thing for them. And the way this works is, it's got an impact hammer right there. Okay? So now if I want to, sorry for headphone users, I apologize. Here, I'll do it on that. But the whole point is, like, this will hammer a nail into wood with the push of a button. I'm gonna be real, it really kills my wrist when I do it. Even, like, honestly, like, just kind of doing this. So this is actually based on a chiropractic diagnostic tool. And if you grew up in the 90s, the 80s, you know what an impact hammer, like a manual impact hammer is. It's essentially one of these, but it's attached to a thing, and you go bang, 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 bang. The technology is very old. This is what I'm getting at. This is old technology. I think this is a good product. I think that this thing serves a purpose. Instead of carrying 2 drills, you're carrying 1 drill. That's efficiency. If you call a spade what it is, a shovel will dig a hole. This thing will make you 1 drill less. I like that. That's good, right? Like, I carry a hammer in my life, but do I have this no. When I've got to get into like a 6 or 8 inch space, that's what I use. Small thing, a small space. The right tool for the right job. Trust me when I tell you, a basic drill will get you all the way there. But if you're doing this all day long, this might be one of the best things for you. But I'm telling you, I've seen this before in multiple iterations. And then I think there's also a skill driver that does like one of these things instead of the full flip. It does like a 180. And then my favorite screwdriver is a skill. So electric screwdriver. Yeah, this one's a good product. I'm not gonna. I literally gave it to Pops to mess around with, and he drilled holes in metal. He broke a drill bit that came with it. I'm not gonna say these aren't crappy looking because they look like they're literally embedded in lead, but you know. So can I tell you all a quick story? Down at Proper Goods, we've been looking for, instead of regular quality stuff, high quality stuff to sell to people for $5 more, the slightly better profit margin with actually less profit margin, but like serving our customers kind of deal, okay? And we've been talking to this guy. Now, this has to be the best goddamn ganja that I've gotten off of the store since they opened. It's called French Lotus. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good. Hold on, let me get on chat here. And I'm pretty sure that strain came out last year. I'm sorry. Can you not double tap anything anymore on this? You can't double tap anymore. So you have to tap the top. Yeah, you know what's really pissing me off about YouTube? They've hidden everything behind an extra step, and I can't stand it. What up, be witty? Don't be shitty, be witty. Wee. I'm trying to get out of the way. Wee. Smokable. I get it. I'm a little high strung. My bad. Crinkled heads. CB Witty, this is my problem with you. This is my only problem with you. This is the one problem you hear about. You love Francis more than me. You love Francis more than me. Yo, me and Billy Bong just chilling and the family is on vacation, so I am home alone. Oh no! Damn straight. Dude, I hope you set up the booby traps accordingly for whatever legion of Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern clones that you've unleashed upon your house. I'm pretty sure they're all pretty upset because they're all both like based on Marv and Harry. Is that Harry? Yeah, Harry and Marv. Yeah. Holy shit. You know, it'd be nice if someone tells me this shit. Look at that. Look at that. It'd be nice if someone had said something. What the fuck are you doing here, bro? You know what? I know what, dude. I know that coloring. No, this is an invasive freaking wasp. I've been having problems with them all year. Ah. Giant Japanese freaking hornets have been kind of invading the area. No, front is something. Dude, so every door is unlocked. But don't go to the basement. That's the one that's going to burn your hand, right? What are you going to do? You try your luck with micro machines? Micro machines are in the front foyer, right? Is this a game now? Are we doing like Home Alone from Marv's perspective? People under the stairs. All right, you know, Sandman, Be Witty, your incoherent ramblings always make so much sense to me. So bring me some more. I'll top that with what's the one where they're all like weird nose, they're like living under the stairs. That's that one, right? Okay. Yeah. So, I haven't even talked about my day. I woke up, I did nothing. Felt pretty proud of that. I went down, I ate breakfast. Pops made it. He's been making eggs in a bowl. Get what you want, and we'll throw the rest away. By the way, we've got more eggs than anything in the house. I'm kind of sick of eggs. It's fine, though. We buy them at Costco. Anyway, eggs, biscuits and gravy. He always burns the friggin' gravy. Man doesn't understand what a roux is. It's all right. No, I remember People Under the Stairs movie. Are you talking about? It's not the People Under the Stairs. The People Under the Stairs is the scary one, right? And then there's another one. It's like The Borrowers. It's like the whimsical, funny version of that. I'm thinking of The Borrowers. Pretty sure I'm thinking of The Borrowers. All right, I'll do it for you. Be Witty. You here with me? That's right. Vicariously drinking for all who cannot. And also missing that damn throw. I've been missing every free throw. It's all right, though. It's not a game. It's a race! Which is technically a game. Fair enough. But yeah, Be Witty. I got my own electric caulk gun now. I think I've reached the pinnacle of fixing things. I think honestly, I'm gonna caulk the living shit out of someone's fucking life with this. I think you're never gonna feel a draft through that window. Cause I'm gonna caulk that thing shut. I got 5 tubes of caulk, and every window's getting sealed up. By the way, I literally work for the cheapest people on the planet. That's a solution to them. It's like, you know, if you just spent another $100, I could just replace each window. Right? Let's give a hoot to those who don't move. What? And then you retracted it. I will give a hoot to you. I know you don't move much. I know. What are you on? You're on like chemodialysis something or other, fist assist. One. You are kind of late on that, but I will take the happy Christmas, the happy Christmas, as you say. I will take the happy Christmas. No, Sandman, say that again. Just say it the way you wanted to say it instead of retracting. I love the fact that you don't move anywhere. It is still December, but the 12 days of Christmas, okay, happens before, and then like everyone gets a small break. Yeah, some people are still doing the Christmas thing. They're still listening to the music. I'm not. I'm in bed. I'm like, nah, don't bug me. I gotta pee very badly. No, I'm still alive. So, be witty. You literally saying something whilst I am sitting here rambling. Fucking rambling. Alright, so. I'll admit freely, I'm a damn country boy, okay? I'm a country ass motherfucker. My family does not come from the city in New York. We come from the country in New York, right? No, learning with Juan, I'm not a Satanist. I'm actually like, I guess a Judeo-Christian something or other. I don't know what the fuck I am. But we give out full-size candy bars on Halloween. This is America. I know that, like, here's us, here's you. You know, things ain't the same everywhere. I put up headstones in the front yard. One says Frank N. Stein. One says Harry Wolfman. One says Dr. Acula. And then the last one says Dave. I hang up Francis on the front porch. So they know we're giving out, like, scary candy. Now, we have a reputation in this neighborhood that has been lost to time. That we always give out the full-size candy bars. If you want to know why Dave, it's because D-Dave. If you're here on YouTube, you've been here long enough, you know who D-Dave is? They used to go dumpster diving in like Dragon Ball Z costumes. I don't know how to explain that any better. They also did like a lot of weird drugs and fucked up shit, like not on camera. It wasn't their brand, but we all knew they were tweaking. They lived in Florida, okay? But Dave passed away one year, and I said, I'm gonna put Dave on the headstone, right? Because I had to redo a headstone that year because it rotted out. No, my point is you remember people in special ways, okay? Like on the front of my house, there's a joy symbol. Do I have the box? Do I have the box? Ah, there's the box. Okay, there's a symbol that says joy. Okay, now I had a client, and I never put up Christmas lights for anybody, but I had a client who always called me up 4 years in a row, and go, hey, Eddie, I need you to come put up my joy. She was from Boston. Come put up my joy, man. On my front porch, right? And I got this at Brujeria House. It was sealed, completely new in package, never been used. Now I can hang Sandy's Joy in my life. And I told her sister, Charlene, I was like, I'm hanging Joy's Christmas spirit this year. And I'll do it till I die. So, if those are the only lights I put up. I celebrate people that I've known because they made me better people. And not just me, like other people. I've known for years that like Halloween, Christmas, none of it actually equates to what you think it does. Except maybe actually Halloween. uh, you know, Juan, we do that in New York too. In New York, growing up, Little Christmas was Little Christmas wasn't until January 12th, right? So you had to get through the time when you can't eat meat. You have to eat fish. What is that called? That's Lent. Yeah, we wouldn't. It was like we're Catholic here in the house, but I've never. I learned from Puerto Ricans. I've known plenty of them. I can tell you one thing: don't date a Puerto Rican woman. don't date a Puerto Rican woman unless you are ready for it. Just like that's some BDSM shit right there, y'all. She's gonna be like, I don't know what your problem is. Well, you doing this, right? Like, boom. And she will cut you down, and you will never fucking stop. You will never talk shit again to anybody. Not eating fish. Puerto Rico. No, that makes sense. You're in American waters. You're in American waters? Yeah, don't eat that fish. What do I got? Look, I don't buy Pepsi unless it's on sale, but when I do, I buy a Pepsi Wild Cherry. Nothing's Puerto Rican. Unless you're from Puerto Rico. I've never been to a Puerto Rican restaurant. I've been to one owned by Puerto Ricans. Like, okay, what did we have? There was like a taco joint. There was like a jerk chicken joint, and then there was like a French restaurant that this motherfucker had. Now, Puerto Ricans are very, very people. Like, honestly. Well, and I'm not doing any of the voices right. I'm not even trying right. Okay. Like, also, I don't want to offend anyone in the chat. Like, I don't want to be like J-Lo from the streets here, you know. Jeez Louise. No, dude, trust me. Trust me when I tell you. Like, I didn't get it until like, no, dude. Do the voice you want to offend me. Do it. No, I'm not gonna do. No. I might even offend myself doing it. Like, you're like, okay, you don't do that. No, you know, why you doing that? Come here, I'll smack you in the head. Like that shit, right? Like, and I'm not trying. Okay, I gave you a little bit of it. It's like a hyper high pitched voice. It's like the shortest person you've ever met with the tallest personality ever. Nah. See, like black ladies, they go bass, right? Like Puerto Ricans, like Mexican, like like Hispanics, they go like high. Like when they get upset, like right. But like black ladies are like, nah, man, this, that, damn. Like they go gravel, like hard into the gravel. Like understanding how people talk has been a bit of a hard thing for me. Where like we kind of black Puerto Rican. Well, I mean, I've met plenty of people who are like of mixed descent. Take Boogie. Happy birthday to Boogie. He's like I think his mom No, his dad is Hindu and his mom is black. And like this dude's the most country ass motherfucker. He's like, yeah, I want to go fish tonight, man. Let me check out that knife you just got, bro. Like, all right, like he is dope country. Well, dude, you can say it. It's okay for you to say that I'm not wrong. I try not to be wrong on default, just by trying to like to perfect the voice. You have to sit there. You have to sit there and you have to like I don't know, listen to the guy, Christopher Walken, talk over and over again, kind of pick up the little nuances. You know what I'm trying to get after. Don't go for the old version where he's kind of charactering himself, where you get like a caricature of the younger. You got to go look at like the Suicide Kings, the King of New York. Dude, I don't talk Puerto Rican. I literally speak in the most stereotypical way possible. Like, so you want Puerto Rican, right? Say hello to my little friend. Right? Like, that's the stereotypical version, right? Because like, this is what I'm saying. Like, with Middle Eaters, what? Even Jewish? No, the Jewish are very easy to do. Okay, right? You got to go. Like, eventually, you go like, just like say some Yiddish here and there. All right, but no, like I've met people who are like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm Jewish. And I've met people who are like, yeah, hello. You don't know that I am Jewish already. You see, like I am from Israel. Like Middle Eastern. So like Zohan, right? Don't mess with the Zohan, right? And then Mukatuka, right? By the way, I literally had beers tonight with a good buddy of mine, Faisal. He's from the Middle East. His whole family, like I guess his cousin, just got out of his third medical like school or whatever, right? So like, and they're all having a party, and dude, it was cool, right? I'm telling you, and they're all integrated. They've been here for like their entire lives, but they still keep that like core Middle Eastern culture in their existence, which I get. I don't, you know what I like? I like drinking and being merry. So, l'chaim or muchatukas or whatever the fuck people say out there. I don't know what the fuck anyone does. You think I'm the expert here? I just follow things. And just look at them and be like, okay, cheers. Or a skull or l'chaim or whatever the fuck. That's what I'm like. It doesn't matter. Nothing. Nothing is that metallic song. Nothing else matters. No, I meant Enter Sandman. One, the thing you don't get is, if you want to be white, you don't have to be. You can just be American. Like, this is the thing that white people in America don't get. Like, especially the ones who don't understand color, like the color of people's skin. We all have the same exact fucking shit underneath all of this. Some people got sunscreen built in. And you're like, man, I wish I kind of had that, sort of. Because I got to put the SPF 38 on me. I got like white showing. And then like, I see a video today of a black lady being like, yeah, look at this sunscreen. It's got like white showing all over and she looks like blue. And I'm like, yeah, that's what sunscreen looks like. Except on white people, it just looks like light blue instead of dark blue. And when I say yes, you should know that black people, a lot of them, historically, weren't black people. They were like white people with black people in their heritage. So like if you were like a white girl or something, you looked perfect, like a perfect, beautiful white girl in America at some point, you might have been like, nah, you're black? Why are you here? Because I'm black. By the way, my family here our French Huguenots, we have a strong family history of being American, of trying to tell people that us French Huguenots, we fell in very well with those Indians. I don't know if you guys heard about that famous war, the French and Indian War. So, the French Indian War, it wasn't Frenches against Indians. It was the French and the Indians fighting people in America. Just go look up the damn history. The hard part is no one's fucking learning anything anymore. If I got the gist of anything, Juan, it's that there's a small sect of people who always want to keep the memory of everything alive. And then there's a bunch of people who tell you not to worry about anything in your life. And you should already know that that's not something that's real. You're never going to not worry about something that's happening in your life. You got your life, you got your fucking obligations, your things to do. So someone's going to say one day, some magical fucking force is going to come and take all of your fucking anxiety away. No, it's not going to happen. You see, life, as they say, goes on and on and on. Right? Oliver Tree said that recently. It's an old saying, and he's saying it again. Say something old in a way that's new. That's how he sold it. By the way, if you're out there, you're trying to write a song, trying to write a fucking novel, to write a song, do something everyone has said always and forever in a new way. And if you're trying to write a novel, do something and write something in a different variation that no one's ever seen. It's pretty easy in my opinion. I read very quickly. It's a result of the fact that I have very bad reading comprehension. I remember one asked me once why I drink and smoke. It's because when I drink and smoke, there's a party. When I leave here, I won't drink and smoke. I'll walk away and I'll go to bed. I'll maybe do some laundry. I'll work off the smoking and drinking, or as I like to call it, sminking. Also, this could be water. This could literally just be water in a bottle. Right? It's clear liquid. By the way, that'll prove to y'all it's not. That's an 80 pop. Okay? My point is truth, belief, truths, ideals, ideas, they all sound like the same fucking thing, but you have to understand where each of those things come from to understand that they're completely different. Tools, a drill, a way you say things. Hey, I just watched you do that, and I just watched you do it all fucking wrong. I fucking hate that. Maybe you should be fired next, because I just fired this asshole today. Right? So I'm going to give you guys a little piece of wisdom that I've been living with for a long time. People say, you catch more flies with what? And I'm like, and I tell them, I'm like, you understand what you're trying to ask me? And they're like, what? I was like, you catch more flies with shit than honey. By the way, that's the modern version of it. But I told them, I'm like sitting there having a conversation tonight with a lot of my best friends. I said, in Poor Richard's Almanac, a spoonful of honey will catch more flies than a gallon of vinegar. That's the saying. That's the famous saying. A spoonful of honey will catch more flies than a gallon of vinegar. And that's a parable. That's like biblical level writing, by the way. Ben Franklin, great fucking writer. Could put himself in the shoes of an old lady or a young man and write a letter about it. just an imaginative guy. Okay, but that means like if you are the boss, praising an employee once will work better than constantly criticizing them. It will be better for someone to understand that if you give them what they need, which is validation, then they will give you the validation you require from them. Uh, I think I remember this very easily. I know like it's a good thing to quote on Ben Franklin, but do unto others as you would have others do unto you. That's a pretty old school freaking way of saying it too. Like, I'm not alone. The only way I ever got anywhere in my life is because people helped me get there. People bought my art. People believed in me. People on this channel do that for me all the time. Think I don't notice? You know what life is? It's short. The older you get, the shorter you realize it is. Life starts out as what feels like an endless and boundless moment that will last forever. And by the time you get to old age, and I admittedly halfway, like at my best, halfway, right now. Uh, it's not about you being something amazing. It's about how amazing the world can be around you. It's a hard thing to understand. Some of us use it as an advantage. They steal everything from anyone. They take things from people. They steal our energy, our want, our need. But you know what's still left in the world? Want and need. Cheers, folks. I hope someone this Christmas past did something good for someone else. I ain't talking about your family, your friends, just, I don't know. For Christmas, I gave a homeless dude $100. I haven't seen him, so either he's either gone, shuffled off, or he's gone to find where he needs to go because he found his friggin' moment, or he's bought a tent and he's living okay. By the way, I see a guy every single day in my life. Eventually, I'm going to give him a couple bucks. For 365 days, I saw this dude, and I gave him 100. I don't think it was enough, but it was all I had. I know what it feels like to struggle like that. It's not a fucking easy thing. It's a rough fucking existence. To walk away from people because you need. Learning with Juan. If you are in my town and I see you every day, right? And then I talk to you and I know who you are, and you are not convincing me, you are just showing me every moment of everything you say that maybe you got all the wrong people who were your advocates and they never advocated for you. They were never the acolyte that you needed. And I said, here's $100. You can get high as fuck off this. By the way, I know what that guy did with that money, right? He's trying to buy a bus ticket. And the bus ticket is also a plane ticket because he needs to get back to his country of origin. I think he's got the money now. I'm telling you right now, like, life isn't very simple. Life isn't about blacks and whites. It's not about fucking shades of grays or shades of browns. It's about, or shades of browns or greens or blues or reds. Nothing is shades of anything. It's all a gigantic set of different shades of everything. And you can look at it through a filter that says everything's black and white or gray. Or you can understand that from a religious perspective, I like to tell people, Joseph, that asshole, he had really nothing very much going on for him aside from telling people amazing stuff, and he had an amazing, colorful coat. Those things are colloquial religious ideals. Like watching Willem Dafoe and Harvey Keitel in The Last Temptation of Christ, a modern reconciling for the ideas of the Bible. Trust me when I tell you, I should have gone into like biblical scholarship because it would have been easy for me to get the tests going. I'm not talking about Joseph Smith. I'm talking about Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Right? The story, right? Like that old movie. Right? Like one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies is The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. And it's a Western. It's about a guy who becomes mayor, and he's been. Well, I'm saying you should just go watch the movie, right? It's like modern day religious parables that are completely disconnected from these. It's like The Last Temptation of Christ is a book about a guy who's like wrestling with his own feelings about religion. Like my point, yeah, oh yeah, Joseph, right? Yeah, sold his, yeah, okay, so, and my point is like go watch that. Go watch the like what I would call like modern version of it. We're not talking about like pure biblical text anymore. We're talking about how people feel and how people think and how people have reacted over the years. So, have you ever read Dante's Infernum? I. By the way, there's Dante's Infernum, and there's also Dante's. There's another poem, Dante's Purgatorum. No, I know Dante. Not much of the story. No need. Well, like the story. No, see, the story is written in an apocryphal time. The medieval times were apocryphal. Everyone thought everything was ending because nothing was working right anymore. You see. So Dante, as a bit of a request from a papal place, he wrote a poem about the levels of hell. He also wrote poems about heaven and no need, it was a typo. Fair. My point that I'm trying to say is like a lot of our modern tradition never just explicitly looks at the friggin' Bible. Honestly, I don't want to be a Bible scholar on YouTube. There's plenty of these dudes out here, and a lot of them are doing better than me. I've been learning this shit since I was a kid because I've been searching every day of my life for anything to explain any of this shit. It's like, see no explanation on the merde. I think, therefore I am. Ergo, some shit. I'm getting old, man. Also, I need new teeth. No, the Bible doesn't say enough. It tells you everything you need to know if you're the best person or the worst person in your life, okay? So like here's something I've heard about the Bible many times, okay? That you can see something in it. Hold on. You can see something in it that justifies what you want, and then you can see something in it that justifies what you don't. No, the Savior is the way, bro. One. Jesus said he is the way. You call nonsense on what? But it's about a Savior, and we need it. No, the Bible doesn't say that in the first part of it. The Old Testament doesn't say that. It occasionally says it. It might hint at it. It might give you small prophecies. Okay, but like the New Testament is, as people say, a new covenant. I don't believe that really. I think it's the new way because another God. Because there's many gods in the old Bible. There's many gods in the old Bible. Well, like, okay, no, okay, context. Okay, here's the context. Okay, if you have slaves, you treat them right. Don't treat them like a shitbag. Okay, that's the context. Okay, if we allowed slaves, their context would be like, if you have slaves, don't treat them like shit. That's the context in the Bible. Do we have slaves now? No. Yeah, we kind of do, but with another topic for another day. I owe my life to a fucking medical organization. They own my debt, right? I pay them $150 a month on 3 different payment methods, on 3 different sources, and I live in a deficit. I am not a money changer. My first name is Matthew. It's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to be a money changer. I want to look at numbers. I just want to live and believe. You look at the context of my life, and people have told me, all my life, I need to be the person who looks after the numbers. I find no solace every day in the idea. I don't want to make money off of people, but like if you guys are willing to spend money on me, I want to give you something that fucking you like. And I'm going to reveal something very, very personal right now, okay? I released a video. Here's my drawings. The ghost. I drew the ghost. I always draw the ghost because I'm always willing to give up the ghost. This will come out as a t-shirt in the next year. By March, I'll have something up. We're not here to live. We're here to die eventually. What we do before we do that, you know what? Looks a lot like something like this, maybe something like that. All good and all bad are seemingly mixed together in the same color palette of red, blue, black, orange, green. Evil can come in any color or any spectral analysis you see. Your ability to deal with evil at its face is not about. It's not about. It's not about how good or bad you've been in your life or how good or bad you can be or how good or bad you can get over on someone else. It's about people just letting motherfuckers exist and being okay that if this motherfucker here, the Joker, exists till he gets into Arkham, well, then who are you? Are you one of the Joker gang? Are you a Batman? Are you a Robin? Are you a Nightwing? I mean, these archetypes exist on our existence to understand very easily what you want from the world. By the way, Juan, I'm reading what you're saying. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's never you versus me talking. It's you versus me saying, asking. If you believe in something, I don't have a problem with you believing in something. But I don't want you to destroy the world, because when God wants the world to be destroyed, it's just going to happen. We won't have the control over it. We might actually, as a civilization, watch it as all these dipshit freaking tech guys, right, are saying from afar. In millions of years or a million years, right? Like everything's gonna like get sucked up by the sun. Everything's gonna get sucked down. It's gonna be like a red giant or something. I don't know, but like, well, no, like that's the thing is seemingly I live in a world where people want the world to be destroyed so that they can have the kingdom come kind of deal. And I don't get that, right? It says very well in those books that people always want to say right? Be good to the people in your life. Be good to the people you meet. If people you meet are some foreign thing to you, be good to them. By the way, I think no, I think stop looking at AI and look at Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Be excellent to one another. Dude, we are all just dust in the wind. Like, it's like, no, AI is like a false promise. And you want to say, like, you want to put it in biblical terms, it's like, it's the false promise. 100% a false promise. AI will save the world. A false prophet. A false promise with false prophets. You don't want Al. What's wrong with Al? That's Pops, man. Pops is a good guy. Al's awesome. You gonna take Al away? What? Juan, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Juan. I know it says AI. It should be like a big L there. If it's AL. But AL and AI. Because if you want to call me, you can call me Al. Oh, no. Dude, I love Paul Simon. That whole album with Call Me Al on it. Great one. From AI to L. Ooh, that sounds like a good show name. That would go backwards from me right now to, because I'm not AI, I'm actual intelligence. I'm actually AI. Actually intelligent. I try every day. Juan, by the way, there's the other reason I do it. Try to get stupid every day. Just so I can talk to people and maybe convey any feelings I have. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not enough. I could put a needle in my brain, get a vasectomy of my brain. Oh, look at this! Look at this! A bubble! Look, it's a bubble! Oh, it's a bubble! It's like the AI bubble. Let's watch the AI bubble. Is it gonna burst? Ah, oh, it's like popping a pimple. One. Come on, pimple! Come on, pimples! Everyone in the world who applies graphics to a car loves me a little bit more for that. Work that bubble out. By the way, the manufacturer pushed this bubble. Yeah, dude. New Amsterdam, you got something to talk about here? Dropping my pillow pads. Yeah, I need to get these upholstered into a little pillow. Sounds like you're in the toilet. You mean the loo, the restroom, the bathroom, the half bath? By the way, Juan, I'm standing in the largest bathroom you could possibly imagine right now. And I'm using a posh voice to explain very heavily that although my winger is hanging out into complete nature, no one within the 0.79 acre of my existence will see it. You see? Because we all, as humans, and Francis, live in the largest outdoor bathroom. So yeah, to sum that up, one, we technically all live in a gigantic bathroom because humans didn't have bathrooms. They just peed for a long time in nature. So, and your name is Juan, so you could probably just go outside and use, maybe find a tree to against, and I don't know how you do your business. I know that there's a lot of things on my radar. I'm pretty sure that's someone pooping, and that's someone pooping, and that's someone pooping. No, wait. That's me. That's someone pooping, and that's someone pooping. And that's the stream. Legal and public relations not here, though. Well, I'm literally saying that the entire world's a bathroom. Like, honestly, like, before bathrooms existed, what do you think we did? We posted up against a tree, we squatted, and we shat our business. You want to fight me on that one? Go ahead. Let's argue that one. Eddie's origin of poop houses tale, and your version of it. What are we doing here? Where are we going? I don't have much longer. I do need to go to bed before midnight tonight. It's 11:09. So, and I did not start a timer for tonight because I'm off the clock. Like, for real, I gotta go crawl under house tomorrow. I'm gonna take this old big flashlight and go wrong. Big flashlight stuff. By the way, while I'm under the house, I'll take legal and PR. Okay. So, real quick, here's a little conversation my buddy Savvy had with me tonight. He said, we're going to do some glass blowing live in store. I was like, all right. He's like, well, I think you should be the guy who learns that or whatever. And I like learning new shit. I can, but I really don't want to blow glass. I just want to, paint shit. He's like, nah, man, you could do this. I was like, yeah, I can, but I really don't want to. So I guess at some point I'm going to get forced into fucking blowing glass bowls for people. Thrust upon you? Is that the... No. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to smoke out of the bowls that I like and fucking find Trey Glass. Hire him to do this. He's better. He's been doing it 30 years? Damn. Juan's not talking. Juan's gone. Where in the world is Juan San Diego? Or I could say, where in the world is Juan Puerto Rico? Question mark? Whoever dropped that 8th like, thank you very much. 7 is a good number for me, but I like 8 even better. What up? Juan, you're still here. And there's 7 people. What? And only Juan's talking? Well, I guess he's number 1. No? 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 No, none of it? What? No, dude, it's not helping now, Juan. It's saying yes now, and with an LO, it's not helping. I'm doing something while watching. No, my voice. He's doing something while watching. I don't know what you're doing. It's okay though. I really don't. I don't blame no one. Look. People ask you, it's like if someone asks you, are you happy drunk, are you angry drunk? I said, well, it definitely depends on how aged the liquor is, because I think spirits, right? I'm harassing you. You're haranguing me. You've been haranguing me all night. What, dude, you harangue me every time I'm here. What? So, break out the kittens. There's too many of them. Oh my God, they're eating me. Just remember, like, I have a huge imagination. You literally said that you were coming at me like it was versus me in the chat. Like, it's like full restaurant. Full restaurant, welcome. We have a lot of kittens around. When it's like, oh, you're gonna redact that now? Okay, I gotcha. Is that the name of an actual chicken or like Chinese restaurant around you? By the way, we go to Wang's Chicken around here. The reason why we go to Wang's is because Wang's is owned and operated by like a crew of a guy who's been here since his family, Chinese family, has been here and having restaurants since 1912, right? Or 1919 or something like that. Yeah. Wang's, dude. Also, like, it's just not accurate. They don't eat cats usually. No, like they eat cats if they're hungry. Remember, you'd eat a cat if you were fucking hungry right now. Okay, if you had nothing, you had no fucking, and you could like strangle the fuck out of that neighbor's cat and just eat it because you have nothing to eat. You think? Yeah, you think? Well, I think that's just playing. Yeah, that's just playing into stereotypes. There, Juan. You saying that you would? That would. Yeah, no. I think you're the one here. Oh, dude, don't lump me in with everybody. You know, I've got a whole storage of friggin' beef jerky. I keep it on my body at all times. It's a giant fat suit. It's a giant fat suit. It's like control. It's also vacuum sealed. Would you even eat a Puerto Rican? No, here's the thing. I don't know if I'd eat a human. You know, that's a human from any conditional area from Earth. Human. Yeah, I don't think I'd eat any humans at all. Like, it's kind of like off my list. Like, it was never a bucket list item. It was like I know how like to properly eat out another human. You know, like it's like it's like I guess if I had to, let's cut my leg off because I could live without a leg and we could eat for a week or so, especially in the frozen north. If it's frozen, we're gonna like you know slice that off like friggin' fish. I'll eat my own flesh. Let's go. If anyone's listening. No, why are you sitting here laughing so hard about it, dude? Don't normalize it. Dude, don't get upset with me because someone made a movie about the Brazilian soccer team in the mountains or the Cannibal the musical. Don't call me the South Park boys. No, cannibal shit has been normalized since I was a kid. I'm sorry if it sounds normal to me. I still tell people it's not fucking normal. No, I am not the Island Boys because there is no copy of me. Because if I had like a copy of me, right, then I'd be like, "Yeah, what's up? You're so beautiful, Island Boy. I want to suck your lip, Island Boy. Yeah, we're brothers." Yeah, no, no. Even with their reputation, like, no. Honestly, like, I think the problem with the world is like, people want to ascribe their story to people, but you know what? No one's gonna read my story until I live it and I put it down and then I fucking die. So, you can write whatever little thing you want in your little book about me. But I'm going to defy it every day of mine and your existence. By the way, you got a knife. Probably shouldn't threaten me. Oh, there's 2 of you? I got 2 knives, 1 for each of you. Oh, there's 6 of you? Well, I mean, I've got at least a Wolverine hand right here, ready. Let's go, bub. It's just like, dude, you guys don't get it. Like, you fiercely understand what it means to protect yourself. By the way, the Island Boys are unprotected. They're easily a product of dumb rich people. And I'm going to tell you right now, the dumbest of all of us and the richest of all of us who are dumb are eloquently telling us every day that the smartest people should be involved with everyone's existence. But you know what us smart people do? We leave everyone alone. Especially in America, because, you know, I don't want to watch you streak through some, I don't know, neighborhood or some restaurant or something. But you know what is going to happen? If you streak up on me, I might just go ahead and you're going to stop immediately. By the way, when I open it, I put it in something, I leave it. I usually help the person. This isn't regular things. This shouldn't be my life. I shouldn't be ready for the outcome of a knife going into someone. I wish life was more like a journey than a race. Because I could like look in the mirror and say I like what I see. But every single time I see it, I understand deeply that everything in the world is someone else's problems being pushed onto me while I'm trying to deal with mine. Now I'm going to tell you the real. Stop fucking thinking about the outside world. That's right, drop it. Thank you, Francis. How long did it take you to get that? I asked you, I was trying to get out of here like half an hour ago, 30 minutes ago, and then I said, knock those things over. Francis, you know, I'm like, okay, well, you know what, Francis? I'm not going to fire you. I don't actually pay you anything, so you're okay. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? Here. Go ahead. Just remember, there's a knife in your heart. Yeah. Yeah, you said you'd do it to me. Let's go. Like, you're so slow. You're a skeleton. You don't have any muscle to... Go shake my hand. Come on. I mean, like, you do a firm grip up. Like you've never shook a hand. Oh my God. It's like teaching a baby to crawl with a cigarette in his mouth and a damn knife in his chest. I have one more drink. Life isn't about being sick, disgusting, depraved. It's about being fucking amazing. And I've been that for many people in my life. I'm gonna tell you right now, you won't get recognition for any of it. It'll get tiresome. But I'll be real, I don't think I was ever looking for recommendations or expectations or anyone to give a fuck about me. It was about me trying to tell people to give a fuck about themselves because I finally learned how to do it for myself. Don't be witty. Or don't be shitty, be witty. Also, don't be actual be witty, just like don't be witty. I'm even sure that be witty would agree. Don't do this that much. And then don't be shitty, be witty. And like be very witty, like just be like a smart, be clever, be smart. Think about when someone comes at you, Think about the best comeback and then remember it. That's how it works. Sandman, be witty. Here, I'm going to tell you the best meme I've seen in years is don't bully me, I'll come. That's a fucked up fucking premise right there. If you're an actual bully, right, you might go in for it. But I'm telling you, that's a double-edged sword. You're looking to get into a come situation. Or if you're a bully and you're like, fuck, I haven't come in years. Remember that. Don't be Willie. Question, no, don't be shitty, be witty. That's the saying. By the way, I didn't write that. I am contractually obligated because I know this guy very well at this point. I have to say that. He wrote that. I like it. It's cool. I endorse it. He's not going to pay me for it. Like one day he might like die and like it'll be a thing. Like, okay, it's the end of the stream. Don't be shitty, be witty. Actually, Juan, I'm not going to disagree with that way of saying it. Right? It's like, it's like saying don't hate the player, hate the game. Right? I kind of get what you're trying to say. Don't hate the job, hate the manager. And if you can't hate the manager, hate their manager. And if you can't hate their manager in a corporate situation, you need to keep fighting the next manager. By the way, here's the tier. This is a literal, so like Farpoint has done us a favor, and they've performed the ability to show you the literal corporate ladder here. So you're trying to climb up this ladder right here. And then what do you have? A steep edge that you can't get up. And once you get up there, what do you have? A slick and slippery surface with all of the lights on you. Right now you can crawl over, get to one of these, and what do you have? A terrible edge to try and crawl up. And then sometimes you get a hook. You can hook right here. If you go up the slippery slope, or if you like kind of like back and forth on things. Look, tell you how it works. Here is the corporate ladder. Turn on the relevant lights, right? And then it's American Dream. American Dream. Oh, American Dream. Oh. Is that a blade? Hi, Bert. By the way, it's impact resistant plastic. It says it on the plastic on the whatchamacallit, that packaging. I have to pretend like that little piece of plastic to held all this together. If I hit it a million times, let's try it. By the way, if I break it, I will take all of these LED panels out. I'll figure out a way to reuse everything. I want to do a short film soon. It means I have to take time off from doing videos here. Also, it means I have to take... By the way, I'm guessing if you know anything about like these lithium-ion batteries, that's a pretty light battery. It's like, I can't see down there very well, but... No, learning with Juan. I've never had a dream in my life because I've been dreaming my dreams since day one. I've been living my dreams since day one. By the way, this is what's different about my channel and everyone else. If you're really happy and you really want to be a part of something, right? I've never stopped following my dreams. When I did, I just slept for 7 or 8 days because I needed some time. Did you say fleshlight? By the way, here you go. Multi-directional now. Oh wait, wrong button. We got a police spotlight. No, like, okay, look. If you're doing a miniature work or whatever, like, there's this whole new generation of people doing like cool, like, you know, miniature work with like a high focal length camera out there. They're doing it like in the streets right now, and everything looks miniature. But I'm telling you right now, like if you do it on miniature, everything looks really kind of like real looking. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. What? I mean, it's got 3 side boobs. It's got total recall amount of side boobs. But like, also, it's made out of polypropylene. You like ballistic grade plastics. Did you read the fortune cookie? Don't fuck on you, fuck you, fucking on, fuck. No, I agree with that one. Actually, that's a pretty good fortune cookie there, Mr. Witty. Dare I say, slightly more witty than any other fuckity fuck fortune cookie I've ever heard of. And I think if I said the whole quote, if I said the whole quote, no, he didn't ruin it. He said use that whole flashlight, not flash. No, actually, he said flashlight, and everyone knows it's a flashlight. By the way, that's the shell of probably the first flashlight, and that's why they put a flashlight in it and sold it at Ollie's for $12. One, why are you trying to ruin things by saying someone ruined something? You know, me moving from topic to topic is not being ruined. What do you don't fuck on you fuck on it. No, it's not, you don't fuck on you, it doesn't fuck on you. It doesn't fuck on you, it fucks on it. You're just there. By the way, if you want someone to be messed up, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sandman. No, hold on, wait. No, Sandman. I've heard of the new Peter Eater. It's the Peter Putter. The Peter Putter is the new deal. By the way, I'm gonna be real, okay? Like, I don't talk about gay shit very much, but I'm gonna tell you, golf is kind of gay. Why? Because every time I go on a golf course with someone, I'm wearing like khakis. I'm wearing like a golf shirt, right? I'm wearing like golf shoes, right? But there's a motherfucker out there with like a beret that matches his like pink pants with like a shirt that's like made of silk from Paris. I'm like, dude, you ain't normal, bro. You ain't, dude, what? Dude, whatever you doing, that's like, look. I ain't on that, like, I ain't on like trying to call out gay shit. Like, I honestly don't care what the fuck you're on. Yo, you're on this, you're on that. Do what you want. Honestly, I met so many fucking pent up people in my life. Just be better. And just give it up, because we all know all of you gay ass motherfuckers are gonna fucking just be gay in 10 years or 20 years. Or just before you die. Look, you take from this what you will. You're a hetero ass motherfucker, just be hetero ass as fuck. And just know that you need to tune up your gaydar a little bit. It's like, if there's a guy who makes your wife look beautiful and amazing before you go out on every day, that's not a fucking friend who's trying to fucking inch in on you. That's a gay dude trying to fucking get you to notice her dumbass. Or your dumbass trying to get her to notice her smart ass. I don't know. Or you, or whatever. I don't know. Like, my point is, like, we ain't talking, like, life is a nuanced and complicated thing. It's a dirty place here to live. Okay? There are no holy souls in the world. By the way, if you talk to any nun, they will tell you the same thing. If you talk to a priest, that's a loaded point. But if you talk to a nun, they'll tell you every person has a dirty soul. The whole point is like that's designed in religion to destigmatize you doing stupid shit until you decide that you're gonna do good shit. Now, I personally, I've done good shit my entire life, and it kind of fucking, it's, it's 100% something that literally, if you do good shit your entire life, what is it gonna happen? You will be punished for it. By the way, does that feed into a Christian ethos for me to want to have self punishment? A tiny bit. Is that a Catholic fucking viewpoint of the world? Yes, it very much so is. Is it a Christian Baptist? Yes. We're not sitting here debating on what is real and what isn't. I'm telling you right now, this flashlight is real, right? There might have been a consortium of evil that actually made this thing real and what it is. But I didn't buy it. Pops did, because he had to wait in line at an Ollie's to buy some other things. Now, I did two 15-second reviews. I believe heavily that thing is stupid and useless. But I'm going to try and find a way to make it useless in my life. It's like this thing that I've had for 20 years is an automatic hammer. Yeah, baby, look. Ow. Oh yeah, look at that. Blood blister, baby. I'm gonna get cut eventually. Here's how it works. I take the knife, put it in my hand. I hold it on the other side, by the business end. Right? Like an idiot at a Pentecostal church who's holding a dangerous snake. I'm telling you not to do this. You want proof and faith of anything? It's proof and faith of myself and my gigantic calluses from the amount of work that I've done in my entire life that has broken my back, it has torn up my knees, it has destroyed my ankles. I'm experienced enough to know that if I hold this in my hand and I will not cut myself, because that is a very sharp thing. Understanding it, being real about it, being happily ready to go ahead and just get cut by it. Well, that's life. It's a dangerous gambit. It's not for the faint of heart. And if you are the faint of heart, I'm guessing you're going to last 60 years at best. I'm looking at my good soul here, like 100 years, 90 years. I'm telling you, it's a sharp knife. Bet on me that I'm going to be here doing something insane or stupid or relevantly just kind of childish every day of my life. Because I've lived every day of the perfect person, the best Christian in the world, the person who lets people into their lives, the person who has been hurt by it, the person who's been vilified by it, the person who's been heroified by it. I'm done with helping anyone in my life. Now I'm telling you, if you're helping someone and you think it's like your path, don't stop it. But I vehemently protect myself because I've been attacked so often. If you walked up on this garage, trust me when I tell you, there's something here that could hurt you. I don't want the world to end up like I am right now, full of hope, but ready for the worst. Because as much as I like to whittle things with my knife, I know that will cut someone within an inch or without any inches left of their life. And it's a dangerous thing to handle it for yourself. Now, if I'm really relatively ready to be cut by my own actions here on stream, then I'm relatively ready to cut someone else for their actions in real life. That's not eye for an eye or tooth for a tooth. That is, I've lost enough vision and enough teeth to understand that when someone hits you in the face, you should probably not kill them for it. I think the worst part about knife culture and like all of this is it's been deified. It's been kind of like turned into this cult of things, a culture of personality. I'm telling you right now, in 20 feet, this is your best chance. If someone's gonna pull a gun on you, you can walk up, sprint up, cut them out, and be done with them within 20 feet of your existence. If you don't know what 20 feet of your existence is, it's real. By the way, in the Native American tribe that I belong to, Micmac, it's called something very specific. It's called the death zone or something. If you can see the death zone, it's about mathematics. It's about time, space, energy, all of it working in your head. You could just like flip out the blade or pull up the blade, 10 steps, cut, and be done. It's about instinct. It's about understanding where people come from and where people are going. I don't want to do this to anyone, but the world is not as dangerous as it used to be. Because I grew up, I got beat up at least 10 times by at least 20 different people. Sometimes people choose you to be a badass. I never wanted to be one because none of that matters. Someone wants to tell you that you're something amazing, let them. I tell you right now, I'm just a guy. And when I say I'm just a guy, I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not saying it like yeah, I'm just a guy and like I'm better than this and then I'm going to tell you how to be better. I'm just saying everyone in the world knows how to be better. And it seems like either everyone's starting to do it or no one's been doing it for years. And I'm pretty sure that both of those feelings are both valid right here, right now in my life. People have told me my entire existence to just do better. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. By the way, don't do better, do good every day of your life. Learn something new, be amazing, enjoy your life, party hard, but don't party so hard that you're partying hardy and you can't wake up in the morning. Life isn't about drinking or having fun. It's about having the courage, whether it be liquid, to tell people the truth. Because the truth is, this life that you're living, how many people? 5 people. One. This life that you're living, it's not the life of any biblical character. There'll be appendages, I think, one day to the Bible, and a lot of it will be stories that we are building right now. The Third Testament. Life's not so fucking serious that you can't praise yourself while praising God. You can't believe in God whilst believing yourself. Why are you trying? Be better. Be good. Be amazing. Don't be petty. And don't be dumb. Cheers. Don't be better, be Eddie. What? The book's Acts. No. Actually, we're not in the book of Acts. We're in the book of Axes. AXES in the Third Testament. By the way, if people want religious lies for days or like religious ideas to write books, let's do it. Let's go. Like, no, like I've never given up on the love of what Jesus said. Jesus said, just be nice to motherfuckers. Right? Wouldn't it be really cool if people just wasn't an asshole to you? That's literally the message of the New Testament. Wouldn't it be nice if you woke up and you went to the freaking square and there wasn't 10 people trying to sell you the same goat for fucking 5 different prices? By the way, Matthew was a money changer. Matthew's my first name. Also, I spent my life trying to live transactionally by that name. It's the wrong idea. Okay? I understand the story of Matthew very well. No, I'm not trying to sell even Jesus anymore. Like, people know the story of Jesus. They know just to be really nice to people and just be like loving and caring. Like, that's a dumb fucking story. Why should I try to sell the fucking best-selling story of the entire? No, why should I? Why? No, I'm telling you right now. If there's a new Christianity, it'll be a dope ass Christianity. It'll be Eddie's Christianity. It'll be like, yo, if you read them books, man, they kind of fucking tell you everything you do that's wrong, you can do it the right way. It's like, that's every dumb thing you're doing, you could do it better. I think that's the best way to sum up the Bible in many ways, okay? In many ways, because I've read it in many different languages, from the original Greek to several different versions in English. Like, it's like this channel, okay? Like, Matthew means gift from God. Am I selling a gift from God here, or am I being a gift from God here? Okay? No, people have given this guy up here on high a lot of freaking clout. Like, I've never done nay-no on none of it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, people have said I've been there because it was popular. And I fucking hate the world we live in. You take care of people and then they betray you. They hammer you down and they tell you you're the bad person. Now, I'm gonna be real. The only reason I can say I know I'm not the bad person is because I never was. Right? If you don't believe me right now, just walk off. It's cool. I get it. But like, I was never the bad person in anyone's life. And someone will be like, well, this was the bad person in my life. Once, twice. I never said very much to them, but I also recognized the look in this motherfucker's eye the first time they did it. Understood who they were as a person and learned from it. Like, I don't deal with anyone who's trying to sell me a bill of goods of how good they can be. They're gonna be like, I don't need that. Like, an honest person will tell me, I don't need you to make me better. I need you to let me be who I am. Michael Miles, 32, 321, it said, be who you need to be. Be the baddest talking out evil, doing the Lord's work. Well, I'm going to be real, dude. Like, there's people out there doing it better than me. I'm not here to proselytize. I'm not here to tell people. I'm here to live in the way, right? Like, I fix people's problems. Like, I'm trying right now. Like, tomorrow, I have to go out and I have to go under a house. And I've done this many a time where I go and I look for things and I never see anything. And I record it all and it never becomes a video, right? Like going out to fix a lady's freaking fan because we installed it and it's like off balance. And Pops can't hold a camera properly. It's not Pops' fault. I should have just brought the tripod. This is like, I should be more prepared for things in my life. I should probably document document my existence because I understand that there's like a really big thing around here on YouTube, but doing the Lord's work sometimes means not having proof of it. Just doing the right thing, just being there for anyone. So like when I see like this video, there's like a video I see like about every 3 months. It's like a black dude or like old lady. She's like, oh, you turn these lights on. He's like, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you just need someone to come over, have some food, baby doll, come and like hang out. Like, we love you, right? Like, that's the world I want to live in. Like, are you complaining to me because you're lonely? Because, like, I really want you to just come hang out with us. We all love you. You're just like the sweetest old lady. People don't get this, right? Like, an open heart means that you could be attacked at any time. It sucks. It's the worst feeling in the world we live in nowadays. And I try not to put it into like conquestal, like conquests. Like, we're not talking about the conquest of someone's soul. We're talking about like the perdition of people's existence and how they're trying to like reconcile those feelings for the world. And how, like, if God wanted anything to work, they would have had this system set up where like the smart, really caring ass motherfuckers would just know. It's not about how hard or how bad or how disgusting. It's about forgiveness. So they wrote that into the text. They wrote that into the Jesus shit, right? It's like, this is when I tell people, I pray to God, I follow Jesus. Because I can't pray to Jesus, because Jesus ain't God. Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus told us how to live. Look at the book. Jesus said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's an easy thing, you know, because it took me years to get to a place where I loved myself as a person. Because that's the fucking crux of our own existence right now. If you're out there and you're wondering why you can't fucking love anyone in the world, it's probably because you haven't loved yourself enough. And that's not an expletive, like, you know, like talking trash on you. That's about you understanding that you are the only person you should accept. When you accept this person, you'll understand what the ways of Jesus mean. And by the way, it's a very old way. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Take care of the people around you. Believe in yourself. Wipe face of sin from your mind. And do good. Be forgiven. And there's several ways to do that. And I'm not telling you to do it one way or the other. Like, I'm telling you that there's several ways to get there. You don't have to listen to me. You have to go to a church. Sometimes it just means being you on your path. You know, walk the earth like Cain, you know, from that Kung Fu show, right? Stop giving a damn about how much you want to destroy everything around you and rebuild it, and just build something on top of what's already there. Also, religion. I'll tell you right now, religion shouldn't be the thing that controls everyone. A human conscious should control things. The only way we get the only way we get really good ones in the world is if we let human consciousness become what it is. Now, what is that? I don't know. Is it this dope painting that people call a painting, but it's not a painting? It's made out of glue. All made out of glue and Sharpies. Same way with this one. Look. People have told me art is what you pay for it. Let's tell you right now, art is what it's worth. If you want to buy art, you buy it from the guy who makes it. I don't sell my art to pretty much anyone anymore because no one really wants it. I'm going to tell you something right now. Here, we've got cleaning supplies, windows, vacuum, write-ups and diagnostics. I've got trash can. I've got a box full of like bits and kits and all that stuff. I think that one's one of these. I think that one's. What is this? It's something. There's something in that case. All right. I know that that's a brad nailer, and I know that that's a hammer drill. By the way, if anyone didn't check out that hammer drill just before Christmas, I love that hammer drill. There's my hard hat for when I go do professional work. Trying not to do that anymore. There's art. You see art? There's art right there. Like, I do a lot of, there's paint for people's houses. Like, there's art supplies right back there. Art supplies. There's a 1996 Han Solo freaking Hasbro toy pistol right there. Look, life isn't about what you have, it's about what you know. It's also not that hard to live, right? It's like, oh yeah. That's 2 Vista Cruisers. I love the 70 show. That 70 show, even though Hyde's a piece of shit, I'm gonna be real. I think they prepared us all for it by making Hyde, like the character, a piece of shit. So I think it's okay to watch it. Look, life ain't about how bad or good you can be. It's about how you can shine as who you are. Now, the person you can be bad or good. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm telling you right now, I've tried to live neutral and easy my entire life, but like, no one wants me here to be easy and cool and awesome. But my voice will tell you every day that that's who I am, and no one can deny that. If you're out there and you believe in anything, I'm not telling you to believe in me. I'm telling you to believe in yourself. Because once you do that, well, then you'll start fucking changing your life for the better. Because that's how I got here. I did it about 6 months ago. And in the next couple days, there'll be a video that comes out, 15-second reviews. I've done 1,000 videos in my 6 months here on YouTube. If you want to do something, do it now. The only reason anyone out there is listening to me right here, right now, 23 people, 7 likes. Wow, that's a terrible freaking 23 people. Someone out there, 5 people out there freaking like it. But like, the only reason you're listening to me right now is because I've achieved all of my goals. And why? Because I've never had a dream. Because when I dream, it's about weird shit. It's about like I don't know, yellow submarine shit, okay? But I've never had a real dream in my life because I've lived every day of my life in pursuit of my dreams. It's not because I've had the money to do it. It's because I have the fucking chutzpah to just do it and walk. If I'm not good enough, I walk away. God has been good to me, and it's because I understand that my path in the world is to teach people how to be strong and empowered and to just be awesome. And to stop thinking about how much you want to give to the world and understand how much you have for yourself and how much that could enrich you to the place where you could give enough to the world. That you want to give that you have the ability to give that. Because I don't have that. I'm broke as a joke. I want everyone out there to enjoy the next couple days. I'll be, what's today? Sunday? Oh, it's Sunday today. I'll be back tomorrow. I need you guys to just understand. Evil is as evil does. Don't be a fucked up asshole. Don't be a dick. Don't be a shitbag. Be awesome. Be amazing. Defy every moment of everyone's thoughts about you. Nothing's over and nothing's done. It's always going on. And when you're gone, someone will remember what you said. Good night. Peace and love.